Okay guys, welcome to episode 3 of Morningstar. In the last episode, or in the last 2 episodes, we got out, we crash landed on this planet, we had to fix up our ship a little bit, and then got out of the ship, and we had to run all over the desert to several different places. There wasn't really a good way to do it all in one sweep in any one place. We had to run back and forth. Now we're in the final area and we've got some stuff to check out. So let's get to it. This is the gravity generator that caused our crash.
This is where the immense gravitational field is created. I guess it's heavily shielded, but I can still feel its vibration. I'll need to shut it down before we take off. It seems to be supplying the console with power.
Okay, let's check out the console.
I think this is a status display. The bottom markings are identical to those on the power cable.
Okay, now it took me a while to figure this out when I first played through. So basically, these two symbols are the symbol for on. And so, or actually this symbol here is the symbol for on. So remember he said that this was power, so we need to turn the power off to this thing. So I'm just calling that CCM here, and this is your off button, and then
I managed to turn off the power. The console is still on, so it must have a backup power source. This thing has a lot of power. Maybe I can store it somehow.
Yes, it does. Let's also turn the gravity off. That's what this top one is, and it doesn't really tell you that. So we're going to go here, 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 and here, and
I have turned off the gravity well. A crystal lowered itself from the generator.
okay, let's go ahead and try and wrap up a couple things that we need to do here. Let's take this guy, and there we go. Now we need to charge this thing, so we need to turn the power back on. Remember, that was the bottom one, so
The power's back on.
okay, great. Now let's turn it back off. It just charged up our fuel cell.
I have turned off the power.
Great, you're a genius. Okay, so we got our fuel cell. Now let's charge this guy up.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you're a wiener. Alright, we've got it. Charged power cell. Now it's a fully loaded particle rifle. Later on towards the end we're going to take care of that thing. Just not right now. We've got some exploring to do. Not this one yet. Sorry. Here we go. So we got a lot of stuff to check out here.
This table and its lighting has a striking resemblance to an operating table. Okay, that never happened before, and it creeped the hell out of me. It doesn't seem to notice me, and yes, still creepy as can be.
Remember earlier when it said at least they don't have eyes?
There's a blob floating in the storage cylinder. It's 2 alien symbols. I think they show the status of the cylinder. This unit seems to be running. The symbols displayed on this unit look different from the other ones. The rest of the units seem to be running, but this one is switched off and it's empty.
Okay, let's check this out though.
This device looks almost identical to the one in the generator room, only this one is about 100 times smaller. The contents of each cylinder seem to be floating in midair, so this could be some sort of anti-gravity generator. It's 3 symbols, similar to those I've seen on the consoles.
The symbols aren't necessarily important, so we're gonna have to go do some more exploring. Back to the walkway. Let's check this guy out.
I can't open it with my hands. It's screwed to the wall.
That's going to be important later, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. There we go.
Opened the panel.
Perfect. Okay, now what we have is we have all these different star systems that we're going to need to check out. Let's start here.
It's 3 symbols, similar to those I've seen on the consoles.
So we're going to kind of take a look around here. Again, this is not...
Odd. Only one planet in this system?
Sorry, this isn't intuitive, but what you want to do is you want to go through and look for the systems that he says something in. So I remember this one just calling it CTM. So we're going to go back to the generator, back over here, and we're actually going to check out this console. We're going to enter CTM, and then remember, turning it off is this guy.
I think I heard a cylinder go offline somewhere in the room, but I can't see it from here.
That's not spooky at all. Let's check it out. Oh, look, it went out.
It's a green goo that looks exactly like our hibernation fluid, only a lot thicker.
Okay, well, we needed to find some of that, so let's check it out. Just so happens that we have that on this alien planet with a weird technological structure. Okay, well, let's check out some more of these systems. I think it was this one.
I wonder what these guys want with Earth.
Okay, so we're going to remember this one by calling it L, M, and T. We're going to go do the same thing that we just did. So L, M, T, then turn it off.
A chamber just went offline in the back.
Okay, well, let's see what happened.
I've had enough skeletons for one day, thank you. Besides, it looks like all this stuff is packed underneath them.
Cool. Well, here's another mission log. This is from the captain. Again,
There's a log entry on this card about a star system with a single planet. Admission time 0850.
Again, I'm just pausing long enough to... I'm just pausing long enough to give you time to pause the video if you want to, if you're not reading through it in the time that I'm giving you there. We'll see, we need to go back here. And I gotta be honest, I'm not real sure what we need to do next. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's telling me to do something I already did, but we'll go ahead and come back here. It wants us to disable the gravity generator, which is already off. So let's turn it back on.
I don't want to turn it on. I've almost got it disabled.
Okay, well, we did that already.
Disable the gravity generator using the console in the generator room.
I did that already. Okay, well, let's go ahead and advance the story a little bit.
No back to PAL.
Yes? What is it?
I think we've got a problem here. What did you just do?
I shut off the gravity generator. Why?
Sensors just picked up airborne objects. I think you pissed off someone or something in there. I think they sent out drones to do recon over the area.
How many are there?
I don't know, a few dozen.
Did they spot you? What's their trajectory?
I don't think they've located the ship. Thank God we're on auxiliary power. Otherwise they would be all over me by now. Hang on, I got visual. Yep, they're flying drones. They're ignoring the ship, so we're good for now. But I don't know how we're gonna take off with these things in the air. They don't look too friendly.
Well, they aren't. We've seen the damage they can do. Remember that camp?
Right, so now what? You can't even get back to the ship.
I don't know. Give me a few minutes. I'll try to figure something out.
Okay, it's a miracle they can't pinpoint my radio signal.
Just lay low. I'll call you soon.
Okay, so now we need to try and get out of here. Let's go back and check this out.
That wasn't here before.
Alright, well, let's get you out of the way then. Uh-oh.
Novak, are you seeing this? The Stoneheads are the drones.
What? Then get out of there, quick!
Hang on. I don't think it wants to attack me. In fact, I don't think it can even see me.
Hey, then maybe none of them can detect you. You can walk back to the ship after all.
Sure. Would you take that bet?
No way.
Nor would I, so I'll have to find another way to get back.
And we have to figure out how to take off with all the drones in the air.
Right. I'll try to think of something. Pal out.
Okay, we noticed it dropped something on the way out. We got a computer board. That's going to be nice to have. We need to go back here. Remember we opened this vent? And also, if you check out the radio when you get stuck in those kind of places, you will find it. Well, alright, now I think we can do this. There we go. And
I've disconnected the wires, but the ventilator is still running. I guess this is just a monitoring circuit. I'll need to override it somehow to stop the ventilator.
okay, well, we just picked up that computer board. Let's check it out.
I've overridden the ventilator's controls with the drone's controller, but the ventilator is still running. It looks like the board has power now, but it needs to send the appropriate commands to the ventilator's systems. I guess I should program it somehow, but there's no buttons on it. I've overridden the ventilator's controls with the drone's controller, but the ventilator is still running. It looks like the board has power now, but it needs to send the appropriate commands to the ventilator's systems. I guess I should program it somehow, but there's no buttons on it.
Okay, sorry. I thought I did that already. So we need to be able to change these symbols to the ones that turn it off. So
I've worked out which pins I need to bridge and have attached 2 wires to each one. Now I can send command codes to the ventilator's systems.
that's why it's important to click on everything. Alright, so we need to change this one to the little sideways F. There we go, and this one to the T.
I think the ventilator is stopping.
Sweet. Let's try and get out of here. Oh, also you can look.
It's way too deep. I won't even attempt to go down.
You're a wimp.
Novak, check this out.
It looks like a hangar or a repair facility.
Probably. I don't think these drones are operational. I think I'm safe in here for now.
That's great, but sooner or later you need to get back here somehow.
Well, walking back is out of the question. I wish I could fly back to the ship like them.
Hang on. Maybe you can fly back.
Say what?
Well, this is a long shot, but can't you take one of those drones and fly back here?
Wait. Do what now?
How big are these things?
About 3 meters tall.
I think you could fit inside.
No, Novak, this is crazy.
No, it's perfect and elegant. You just mingle with the rest of them and fly straight here. It's the perfect disguise.
Okay, I admit it. It sounds good. But trust me, it looks a lot more difficult from where I'm standing.
Well, that's kind of your problem.
Appreciate the empathy.
Do you have a better idea?
Well, no.
Well then.
Okay, I'll see what I can come up with. Pal out.
Okay, so we need to figure out if we can retrofit one of these drones to get back. Let's check this guy out. Alright, we got a main computer. weapons, and an empty slot. What do we got?
Looks like there's a few parts missing here.
Okay. Well, let's try the servo controller.
The controller is missing both of its memory modules.
It's missing...
No use to me in this condition.
It's missing memory modules. What was this? Standard memory card.
There's a log entry on this card about a star system with a single planet. Admission...
Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's one. It said we needed two, right? Bam. Sweet. Well, let's see if we can install it now.
I made some modifications, bridged the connections, and installed the servo controller. It's a mess, but it'll do the job.
Okay, now what?
I've installed a replacement flight controller computer, but I won't be able to fly it manually, so it needs a guidance system too.
Well, let's see what we can do about that. We got a long-range scanner.
I hooked the makeshift scanner to the drone's systems. It's crude, but I think I'll be able to home in on our ship's location.
Well, that's cool. What else can we do?
I think this is where the energy cell is supposed to go.
Well, I'd toy around with you and tell you, let's try this, but...
I need that power for my ship. I'll have to find another source of energy.
Yeah, it was all well and good when you needed it for your rifle to shoot that crystal, though. Oh, wait, hey, what's this?
There's an entrance to a hidden room behind these heads.
Let's go check it out.
Holy crap, this corpse is not human. It looks like it was stabbed to death. It's still warm, so it must have happened recently. Uh-oh, that means that whoever did this could still be around. It's dry. There's a trail leading towards the exit, but then it suddenly stops.
Okay, well, energy cell. We needed that. Diagnostics computer. We could probably use that.
It's a workstation with computer screens and all kinds of tools. I think someone was trying to figure out what these drones do and how they work.
I guess I can't get into that cargo container right there. There's a welding tool. Cool, we can use that. I know we're going to need to do this, so let's just check it out.
I scanned this drone, and if I'm reading this thing correctly, they are vulnerable to EM discharges. Novak!
What's up?
Look at this. This drone received a high-energy electromagnetic shock, and it knocked out its power supply. I think we can exploit this.
Hang on a second. Let me check something with the computer. Alright, I've got it. We can use one of the damaged engines on the Morningstar to create an EM pulse. The right engine still has some plasma in its buffer. Polarize it, and there's your EM pulse.
Okay, but how do we trigger it?
I haven't got that figured out yet. Anyway, you still need to get back here first, so we've still got time to think about that.
Well, alright. But let me know if you have something. Pow out.
Okay, guys. So we're just about done with this sequence. I think I grabbed everything out of here that I need. Let's come back here. Check out our drone. We need to install the energy cell.
Installed the energy cell.
I think I just need to use my wrench to get this
I
out.
remove the weapons to make room for myself in the drone.
Sweet. No, not that one. Okay. I don't really want to give all the dialogue there. There's enough dialogue in here.
This is where the weapons used to be.
I can't remember.
I've installed the energy cell. Looks okay to me. I don't want to install anything there. I need the room for myself.
I think we're good, though.
The drone is ready to fly, but I can't take off in here. I need to move it outside.
Okay, well, how are we going to get this outside? A pile of rocks. There we go.
It's welded shut. Boy, someone really wanted to make sure nothing gets through this door.
Man, if only I picked up a welder somewhere.
I managed to separate the two wings of the door. I've unwelded the two halves of the door, but it still won't open. I guess they're just stuck. I can't wedge it into the crack. Finally.
Took me a couple tries to remember. Alright.
I pushed the stone head outside on the trolley.
Okay, guys, this is where I'm going to end this one. In the next one, we're going to hit up the next sequence, and it will actually be the final sequence. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Remember, if you played this game and you found some secrets that maybe I missed, because I wasn't really looking around for secrets, I'm just trying to make a walkthrough in case somebody wants to play this game and they get hung up. They have a reference to come check it out. But if you find secrets, leave it in the comments, because I'm going to want to check it out. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.